What's up, gang? Welcome back to Pretty Girl Gang TV, where we do nothing but conduct pretty girl business. Okay, it's your girl Jeanina here, and I am back with another video for you guys. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this full glam look using products that I forgot about. Okay, so if you guys want to see that, keep on watching. Eyebrows done. As you guys can see, I didn't really have any like brow products that I totally just forgot about, because I use my brow products every day, literally, because I have to draw on my eyebrows, because y'all know I don't have any eyebrows. Okay, so the eyebrows are already done. So what we are going to start with is primer. So I'm going to use two primers because I feel like the foundation I'm going to be using is very mattifying. So I need to use two primers, and it's very kind of like sticky hot outside, so I need a balance of moisture and matte at the same time. So the first one I'm going to use is the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection primer here, and this one is the hydrating one, because I know that Huda Beauty now has the mattifying one, right? How many of y'all have this primer? Like, this primer was literally the GOAT. I think the reason why I put it down, because I'm not sure, is because of the smell. Like, I really don't have an issue with Huda Beauty in the sense, but I have an issue. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to like put that. I mean, do I love fragrances? Yes. But do I necessarily love it in makeup? I mean, I don't mind it, girl, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I don't know what to feel about the fragrances in makeup. Like, sometimes I feel like it's luxurious, sometimes I feel like it's not. But Huda Beauty, I mean, I like the smell, but sometimes it can be very overwhelming, you know? And I think I put that primer down because I just was like, girl, no, like, please stop. I can't with all this smell on my face. So anyway, I put that primer all around my face because I just washed my face and it's a little dry. Next, we're gonna go with the mattifying primer, because I do need one in my T-zone because that starts to get oily very fast. And this is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer, girl. Where are my oily girls at? Where are they, girl? If you are an oily girl and you like makeup, you know about this primer. It was either the Makeup Forever Step 1 primer or this primer, which was like the best mattifying primer in the entire world, right? Everybody was raving about those two primers. So I had both. I had the Makeup Forever Step 1, and then it got old and I guess I threw it out, and this is the last one I have. Girl, come on, like, how nostalgic is that? And it's crazy because it's like the times really have changed, you know? Now, even though I am an oily girl, now I gravitate towards more hydrating primers. And that's because, what did we learn, girl, as oily girls? We learned that moisturizing your face and using moisturizer primers are actually better because it will help control the oil. See, we were oily and we thought staying away from oil was best, but it really wasn't. Okay, I just feel like I learned my lesson and I kind of grown with makeup and primers, so now I kind of use moisturizing primers more. I don't know how old this is. Okay, it's probably really old, so hopefully we don't break out or we don't die from chicken pox or whatever, girl. Okay, so the next primer is going to be eyeshadow primer, because I think I'm going to do my eyes first before I start on my complexion. And this is the Sigma eyeshadow primer, you guys. Like, you know what, I'm sad that this got forgotten about, because this was my favorite eyeshadow primer. But ever since I discovered the Anastasia Beverly Hills and the P. Louise, girl, that was it. That's all it took for me to forget about Miss Sigma. And I need to pull this back out, so I'm probably going to put this in a project pan and then use it like that, and make sure the rest of it just gets used up, because this used to be my jam right here. This primer, This primer works so good. It's really like anti-crease, anti-sweat. Like, I really enjoy this primer. So I don't know what happened, girl, okay? I blame the culture. I blame the culture and the trends and everybody else. Now for eyeshadow, I have like an entire 2 drawers full of eyeshadow palettes. So I really had to consider this one, okay? Because I have lots of eyeshadow palettes that I feel like I've forgotten about because I don't really wear eyeshadow anymore as much as I used to when I started my YouTube channel. So this one that I'm gonna be using today is the original Norvina palette. Y'all, like, I feel some type of way. When I pulled this out, I was like, girl, stop it. Like, this was my palette, you guys. This was my palette. And I probably used it maybe like a few times and then forgot about it. Like, let's reminisce real quick, okay? Look at this one. This is a classic, y'all. Like, this palette will never go out of style for me. This palette was a classic. I know Norvina has came out with tons of palettes, which I actually bought, you know, the Norvina 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, but this one is classic, y'all, okay? So I'm going to be using the dark brown, which is called Passion, in this palette, and it will go in my crease. And I really don't know what kind of look I'm going for today. I wanted something, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna use another color. I don't like this color. I'm gonna use, what is this? Volatile. So I'm gonna use this dark brown right here. I want to kind of stick to like a more brown color because I have another eyeshadow that I want to use as well that I feel like was a forgotten eyeshadow. I am going out to the movies, so I just need to look basic and cute, basically. Now I'm gonna switch to that color Passion in there, and we'll use a different brush, and I'm gonna put that right underneath that color. Now, the next eyeshadow I'm gonna put over the top of this on my lid is gonna be from Stila, and it is the Stila, and I forgot the name of these eyeshadows, y'all. And it doesn't even say on the bottle, because it came in a set, but I think these are the Stila like liquid eyeshadows. You guys, I have so many of these, and I really don't know why I fell off. Like, girl, these were the thing. Do y'all remember these? Everybody was talking about them. I mean, I still think people use these. I mean, but I haven't seen it. But girl, let me tell you, like, these were the ish. These definitely were. But like I said, you know, I haven't really worn eyeshadow in a while, especially with the new trending makeup. I feel like I kind of go towards the trends, and the trend is kind of like minimal makeup. And to be honest, y'all know I'm a glam girl, but I kind of like it like that. Like, I kind of like this whole minimal makeup movement, you know? Like, yes, I am a glam girl. I'm like a full glam on makeup girl, but I'm really liking this minimal makeup trend. And like the whole your skin but better. I don't know. It's just so me now. I'm a Pisces, so I'm just very fluid with stuff, and I normally just go with the flow, girl, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. Moving on to the complexion, you guys, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage Foundation. I don't know if y'all remember, but I did a video on this, and it was the most mattiest matte foundation ever, and it was actually really good. So I don't know why this kind of got pushed back in like the back of all my foundations. It's probably because I have like 50 million foundations, y'all, like, because you guys know I love foundations. That's one of my favorite parts of makeup, is the complexion product, because I do have hyperpigmentation and stuff like that, so I like to cover that stuff. But I do have a video on this, and it was actually really good. So I mean, maybe I should bring this back. Oh man, wait a minute, I I forgot this foundation dried really quickly. Because it seems like it's drying, girl. Hold on. Let me hurry up and stop playing. Ooh, and it just looks so good. I mean, the color looks a little different than it did when I first reviewed it. Probably because I have been working on my acne and my skin. So I feel like my face is a little bit lighter now than it was back then. Because this foundation definitely, like, all you need, you see that? All you need is a little bit. Girl, all you need is a little bit, and she goes a long way. So I don't even know why. I don't even know why I put this foundation down. I need to actually go ahead and take this foundation back out. Next up is concealer, you guys. I'm gonna use the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealers. Girl, these concealers have become forgotten for me because I just love Tarte Shape Tape. Like, I just love Tarte Shape Tape, and I also love Too Faced. I mean, there are plenty of concealers out here that beat the Creamy Radiant, even though I know everybody loves the NARS Creamy Radiant, girl, because I'm not gonna lie, I love the NARS Creamy Radiant, but girl, there are so many other concealers out here that just work, okay? They work a little better and they are more cheaper, okay? So I think that's where I fell into. I mean, not to say that NARS isn't good, because NARS is definitely good, especially, you know, their foundation and concealer. I do love the Creamy Radiant, but girl, like, I just feel like there's other concealers out here that have a little bit more. You get a little bit more for your money and it's cheaper. So, I mean, I need to bring these back though. I need to bring these back though too, because I do enjoy me a NARS Creamy Radiant, girl. I'm gonna put a little in some other places here where I normally highlight, since we're going full glam today, girl, okay? Going full glam. I feel like I haven't did a full glam in a long time. This makeup really looks good. So what I'm gonna use to set my eyes is going to be the Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder. Now, Beauty Bakery kind of fell off for me. Like, when Beauty Bakery first came out, I supported them real heavy, right? Because they were a Black-owned brand, or like an upcoming Black-owned brand. And I did really like Beauty Bakery stuff, y'all. Like, I did. I liked all of the lip whips, and all of the like little the little bullet lipstick she had. I really love Beauty Bakery, but to me they just fell off a little bit. I remember when they first came out with their brick and mortar store, which is not there anymore. It actually closed down. In my hometown of San Diego, California. I actually went to the grand opening and I purchased a lot of stuff because I just really like Beauty Bakery. Beauty Bakery. The packaging is really cute. I love the concept. The owner, it seems like she's really cool and nice and stuff like that. But like I said, like, they just fell off for me. And actually, I haven't really been checking for Beauty Bakery at all. Like, I don't really know what's going on with that brand, or if they have any new products. I know they have items in Target because I've seen it, but I don't know. I just feel like Beauty Bakery is a good brand, but I just don't feel like, you know, they have anything innovative for me to buy anymore. The next thing I'm gonna use is for contouring and sculpting, and that's gonna be the Natasha Denona Sculpt and Glow. Y'all, I used to use this all the time. Like, this is how she looks. And the funny thing about this is I only use this shade. As you guys can see, nothing is really much touched. I only use this one because that was the only one that I can use, girl. Like, I feel like nothing else is dark enough for me in this palette. So I'm gonna dip into that darkest shade there, and I'm just going to contour my face a little bit. Ooh, and I forgot this. This powder is so finely milled and it's so nice. Natasha Denona has some nice things, guys. She really does. Too bad it's just so expensive. I just don't know if I could. I don't even remember how much this palette was. I think this palette was expensive too. I'm not even gonna lie. It probably was like $100. Oh my goodness, you guys. Miss Sculpt and Glow still works, okay? So the next thing I'm going to use, guys, is also from Beauty Bakery, and it is their Coffee and Cocoa Face Palette. Now, like I said, Beauty Bakery just kind of fell off for me, but I feel like this product fell off for me because, like, okay, look at the colors with me, y'all. So this is supposed to be a face palette. I get this is supposed to be a blush, and this is probably going to be a highlighter. I think I can use this for like an all over face powder, but what is this supposed to be, girl? Is this supposed to be a contour, a bronzer? Like, why is it so shimmery if it is a contour or bronzer? I mean, I think that's why this kind of just confused me and why I just bought it, because I feel like it was a really pretty palette, but I really didn't know how to use it. So I think I'm going to use it as kind of like a bronzer and just to add kind of some shimmer to my contour. Okay, so now that I understand makeup a little better, girl, maybe if this would have came out, you know, now, I probably would be using a lot more, but back then I was pretty new. Like, the reason why I started my YouTube channel was because I wanted to learn how to do my makeup a little better. So I started my YouTube channel in order to do looks and learn and grow with you guys, because I also love makeup, girl. Like, I love reviewing makeup, I love practicing, I love putting on makeup. Makeup is life for me. So I feel like if this would have came out now, maybe it would get used a lot more, because now I'm looking at it differently and there's so many things that I can do with this actual color. So I'm actually just putting it on top of my contour that I use, and I'm barely dipping it in because it does have a lot of fallout. So I'm barely dipping it in and just taking the excess from tapping it off and just putting it right on top of that contour, and look how pretty that looks. It's very shimmery and glowy. Let me add a little bit more to this side. Ooh, see, it's like so pigmented, so you gotta be careful, but look at that shine. Look at that. I mean, girl, it's the summer now. I might have to take this one out. I might have to take this one out of the drawer, girl, and wear this, because this looks really cute, and I feel like this will look really nice with like my no makeup looks, and just to add a little bit of extra shimmer to my bronzer. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so like I said, now I understand what this face palette was supposed to do and what that color was supposed to do. Okay, period. Learning and growing. We are learning and growing over here on this channel, okay? Dusting that excess powder off, or the bake that I had baking on there. Next thing I'm going to use is kind of a primer for your lips in order to prep for your liquid matte lipstick. Okay, back then I used to wear a bunch of liquid matte lipsticks, and when this came out, this is the Ghost Veil by Lime Crime. Okay, I did a video on this too. This is like one of my very first videos that I did on my channel, girl, and it did not work, at least for me, but it did work on decreasing the lines that you get when you wear a matte lipstick. You know how you get like a lot of lines, like impressions from your lips. I feel like this worked for that, but as far as like keeping the matte lipstick on forever and ever and ever like it claimed, no, it didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this as a primer for my lips, because I totally forgot about this, but because it didn't work, you know why. I'm gonna give it a minute to dry, because I do remember you had to give it a minute to dry, and when it did dry, it kind of made my lips look a little ashy, kind of like they're doing now. And it does feel dry. Okay, moving on to more lips. I actually have a lip liner that I haven't used in forever and that I totally forgot about, girl. And this is the lip liner by the Crown Case. And this is in the color Bear, okay? Like, this is the color. It's just basically a dark brown lip liner. And like I said, you guys, I feel like any dark brown lip liner is good. But at the same time, I really like Juvia's Place eyeliners, y'all. Like, Juvia's Place has a hold on me when it comes to their lip liners. Like, their lip liners are so good. And sorry, I couldn't talk doing that. But even though I feel like a good dark brown lip liner is like with any brand, I feel like Juvia's Place does it right. Like, they just have many different dark brown lip liners, not just like the regular cool dark brown like this one that you normally see. They have like warm tone browns, plum browns, reddish brown. I mean, just all kinds of browns, I feel like. And Juvia's Place just has a hold on me when it comes to lip liners. They're just it, girl. I'm gonna go in with the Lime Crime Liquid Matte Lipstick, you guys. And this is in the color Buffy. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you, this was my favorite matte liquid lipstick. If you guys go back on any of my old videos when I first started my channel, I always wore this. Lime Crime was that girl when it came to liquid lipsticks, okay? I had like all of them, and they had like 100 or something different colors. I had all of them, you guys, okay? Like, I don't really check for Lime Crime anymore since then because I feel like they kind of fell off too. Like, I like their eyeshadow palettes, but girl, Lime Crime was that girl. And you know what? Oh my God, I can't even say it because now, like, it's just crazy how the times change. Y'all know what? I used to even wear this without a lip liner. Girl, and this is like, it's nude, but it's not super nude, but I definitely needed a lip liner with that. But because it was back then, I just didn't care, okay? Because this was my jam. Like, oh my God. Girl, without a lip liner, can you imagine? I wasn't playing with y'all hoes back then. I was not playing. All right, you guys, how we looking so far? I think we're looking pretty good, okay? Let me go ahead and put my lashes on, and I'm gonna come back to you guys with the final look. Hey gang, makeup is finished, lashes are on, and we are serving full glam face. Okay, we haven't did a full glam face in a long time, I feel like, and it just feels like, girl, old memories, okay? We deja vu reminiscing over here, okay? I feel like a badass bitch, okay, with this full glam on. So anyway, the last step I'm gonna do is spray my face, and I probably should have did this before I put my lashes on, because normally I'll spray my face before I put my lashes on, but I'm gonna spray it now because I do feel super duper mattified with this Smashbox foundation, okay? So a setting spray that I totally forgot about, girl, is the Too Faced Hangover Setting Spray. Do y'all remember this setting spray? I know you do, and I know a few people still use this setting spray, but this used to be the hype right here. I feel like I bought this because of the hype. Does it work? Yes, it does, but I feel like there are other like setting sprays out there that work a little better. I just feel like Too Faced for me was very gimmicky. I just loved the look of it. I loved all the smells, you know, the chocolate palette, all those things. And you know, the hangover line period was like a thing. It was a thing. Everybody had it, and I think I was just convinced to get this setting spray. Okay, so I'm gonna set my face with this right now. Wow. And that came out pretty harsh, okay? I can see like the little dots on my face, girl. No, and that's probably why I haven't used that in a long time, because I feel like I just prefer like a mist. I love the Morphe setting spray because of the mist. I also like the Patrick Ta because it's like a very finely milled mist, or not milled because that's powder. It's just like a very finely mist that comes out, you know, and it avoids those big globs of like liquid just shooting at your face, messing up your makeup, you know? So that's probably why I forgot about that. So anyway, you guys, that is my video. Tell me down below in the comment section what you guys think. I will link all of my videos with some of these products in the cards up above, so you guys can check those old videos out. Sometimes I like to watch the old videos because it's just a reminder of how the culture in makeup and beauty kind of changes every year. It just, you know, it gets better, it goes back, trends change. I mean, it's a whole thing. It's very, very interesting, right? Just to like reminisce on the old makeup trends and things and just look back and realize, you know, a lot has changed since back then with makeup. So much has changed, okay? So anyway, if you guys like this video, or if you guys like more videos like this, you want me to come up with another one, because I have lots of makeup, girl, that I am decluttering and that I haven't used in a long time. If you want me to make this a series, or if you just want another one like this, let me know down in the comment section below. Thumbs up this video, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye bye.